Hello, New York Giants fans, and welcome to your Giants News Roundup for Tuesday, February 8th. I'm Ed Valentine of Big Blue View. Please remember to like and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching us on our YouTube channel. If you're listening to our podcast on the Big Blue View Radio Network, please follow, rate if you can. We love those 5-star ratings. So please, if you like the show, please do that. So also, please remember to give a listen to the show done by Joe DeLeon and Chris Flum a couple of days a week, and also the shows done by Nick Filato of Big Blue View. All of those guys do some fantastic work for you guys as we try to give you all of the New York Giants content that you could possibly need. So make sure you check those guys out if you haven't done so already. All right, let's check out the Giants news for today. The search for a defensive coordinator is continuing. Looks like your finalists are done. Wink Martindale, former defensive coordinator of the Baltimore Ravens, who was let go after 4 seasons in that role after about a decade with the Ravens. First 3 years, Martindale's defenses were ranked in the top 5 in the NFL. The Ravens didn't do as well in 2021, finishing in the bottom half of the league in defense during a disappointing 8-9 season. The other finalist appears to be Steve Wilks, who has been defensive coordinator in a few places, most notably with the Carolina Panthers, has done a good job coordinating defenses in those stops. Currently, Wilks is at Missouri after a failed year as head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, and then a year as defensive coordinator of the Cleveland Browns. Wilks is also a quality coordinator, quality candidate for the job. Haven't heard anything about the Giants perhaps interviewing former Denver Broncos head coach Vic Fangio. I know a lot of people would like to see the Giants go out and get Fangio, who has a track record of more than 2 decades as a defensive coordinator of running quality defenses around the league. The thing is, Fangio has options, and my guess at this point is that Fangio is probably not interested in New York. Don't know why that would be, but if the Giants haven't been connected to him at all, my guess at this point would be because it would be Fangio's choice not to come to New York with all of the other options that he has. All right, Giants fans, the other news of the day is the front office shakeup that's going on with the Giants. The Giants on Monday made it official that they are hiring Brandon Brown, formerly in the pro personnel department of the Philadelphia Eagles, as their new assistant general manager. Brown is, I believe, 33 years old. He's the latest in a run of several Philadelphia Eagles executives to get promotions to work in other organizations. As part of that move, the Giants changed Kevin Abrams' title. Abrams had been assistant GM for basically the last 20 years, since I believe 2002. And let me see if I can read this. His title is now Senior Vice President of Football Operations and Strategy. To be honest, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it does mean that Joe Shane's right-hand man, his number 2, is going to be Brandon Brown. Hopefully that will improve some of the Giants' ability to judge personnel, to get better grades on draft prospects. We'll see how that goes, but Brown, from his resume, he's a lawyer. He's a guy that's done some good work with the Eagles. A guy that appears to be, an up and coming front office executive guy who could be on track to one day be a GM himself. So that looks like a good hire. We'll see how it all plays out. but that's where things stand. And the other thing to mention is that Mark Kahns, who had been sharing the title co-director of player personnel with Tim McDonald, is being let go. Kahns is a guy who was brought to the Giants in 2018 by Dave Gettleman, had been a long time front office member with the Carolina Panthers. Obviously, Gettleman spent some time in Carolina as GM, brought Kahns with him to help in the personnel department. Joe Shane has decided to part ways with Kahns. No official announcement has been made, but on the Giants website currently, Tim McDonald is listed as director of player personnel, no longer listed as co-director of player personnel. We'll see if any other changes to McDonald's title or anyone else happens in the coming days in the Giants front office. But Joe Shane is making some moves to shape the front office the way that he wants it at this point in time. All right, Giants fans, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.